let's talk about the basics of these folders. If you are really paying attention to detail, you see that some of the folders are solid and some of them appear to have a person inside. This is a visual cue to let you know this folder is private only to me. This folder is shared with someone or has been shared with me. That's a quick way to see right away if something's been shared. So let's talk about the benefits of sharing a folder. So let's say I'm doing a digital storytelling unit with some of my peer teachers on my grade level, and I want to create a container so that as we drop things into this digital storytelling folder, it's automatically shared with everyone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to either single click and go up to my share button, or I can right click and choose share. And I can decide that I want to share this document with someone. So I'm going to share this with Angie. And then I have to make some decisions. In Google, there aren't very many granular options for editing capabilities. You basically are able to edit or view and sometimes comment depending, and you'll see that momentarily. But I'm going to say that I don't want Angie to just view it because that would mean she would only see my resources. In this particular instant, I want to allow her to edit so that she can drop items into this digital storytelling folder so that we can collaborate and plan together. Now that means if I give her edit rights, she can add things, but she could also change things that are inside. So if I have a document, she can open it and change it. She can also remove it from the folder. So providing someone with edit rights has to be someone that you trust working with and that understands, someone who understands what it means if they've been given edit rights. We actually rarely use shared folders because of the sometimes ability to accidentally delete things or change things that didn't intend to be changed, but that's entirely up to you. So I'm going to give Angie edit rights, and if I leave this check mark here, she'll receive an email that says I've given her edit rights to a digital storytelling folder. So once I click send and the page refreshes, you'll notice that my icon changed to the folder with the person. And if at any time I want to see with whom I've shared this folder, I can go back to share, and it does have the names, and if there are lots of names here, you can actually click here and you'll see the long list. Now let's say at some point I don't want Angie to edit anymore. Perhaps I only want her to have view rights at this point. This is also the way that I can change her to a viewer instead of an editor. You can also, down in the bottom, prevent editors from changing access and adding other people. So there are a few things that you can do down at the bottom. Okay, so now we've shared that folder. So that means anytime I drag something into the digital storytelling folder, like let's say I'm going to take these book study questions and I'm going to move them to the digital storytelling folder. It's going to say you're going to move it here and now everybody can see it, and I'm going to say okay, because everyone who has access to digital storytelling has access to all these documents. And you'll also see a little icon of two people when a document or file is shared. With students, I would rarely use folder sharing. I would usually use the sharing option per file.